there, dear peoples. I'm Sophie Rumigang, and welcome back to another Danganronpa stream of I have to get the screen back. And this time we will be having our first class trial. I am here as always with Tails. Say hi.
Hello. Hello. It's time for the class trial.
Yes. So then, let's get straight into it.
Okay. I almost pressed on the final one.
Way to spoil the entire audience.
Yeah. Oh, there's my girlfriend, Fendi. What's up?
Hello.
Do I have any skills? This. Okay, I only have this.
Yeah, whatever. Do the skills actually do
good.
anything?
Yes, they do. And they do way too much.
Ah, okay.
And to be fair, in the next games, we were able. Mostly in the third game, I was able to get most of the trials done thanks to the abilities. So.
Ah, okay.
Alright.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
I know what a class
your
trial is.
votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Exactly.
Yes.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Please don't get that in the wrong way.
Deceit.
Exactly, Hifumi, don't.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Ooh,
No
mystery.
reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Yeah, no reason at all.
That about
Definitely.
does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Oh, okay. No, I know. Okay. This is the moment. Make your art.
I assert that the one who was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Yes, that's weird.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Oh yeah, he said the thing.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
I can't get over Makoto's voice. It sounds like Cat Noir.
It sounds like he's bored for some reason.
I feel like it sounds like Cat Noir from Miraculous, even though I never watched that show.
Call me crazy, but I think it's the same voice actor.
It is the same voice actor, I know that.
Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Damn.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Poor Chiquito.
So, what's next?
Heroes.
Next is the subject
Protect
of
the
murder
bean.
weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Because it is a real trial.
Hifumi. You
It is a
dumbass.
real trial. We're we're risking our lives here. If we...
To kill her.
A
Some
knife.
kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Exactly.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
You bitch.
Bitch.
Makoto's
Stop.
room was the
No.
scene of the crime. But what proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Kyoko carrying everything.
It's not gonna
Yes.
change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. I know how it works.
I also know how it works.
Exactly.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? And did it in secret.
There was somebody.
There was somebody, but she wasn't paying attention.
Exactly.
Hey, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness?
Exactly.
Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
I think we can voice the flashbacks.
Okay.
Just so we...
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives are still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
Damn, you suck at security.
Just to be perfectly clear. the knife
Never,
disappeared while
never
we were
let
in the dining
Aoi
hall,
be.
correct?
She immediately gets killed in Final Fantasy Freddy's, just for sure.
Yes.
That's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this?
Oh god.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Bro.
Swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Exactly.
Speaking of
Yes.
which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting
Yep.
from it.
So
Then
why
there's
would
no way
they?
anyone would work together, right?
Yes.
Actually, it's the most stupid decision to make in
Yes.
this situation.
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
What did you say?
Did I say that out loud?
Did I do that?
Wait, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Exactly.
The obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
Actually.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
Then couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well,
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
Lesbians!
Stayed over? Doesn't that
Lesbians.
regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? Unwholesome.
But I'm a girl.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Taka.
You really need to... Damn it! I misgendered someone! In 2025, how dare I? I must be punished!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why
Yay.
didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Yep. Someone who's not here?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
Sayaka.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
Dun dun dun.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she
When you... self-defense having the katana?
was with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
See? He did do it after all.
Why are you blushing?
Why are you blushing? Actually, I think she just likes death.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? They convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering?
The switching
What
of
the hell are you
nameplates,
talking
right?
about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Oh, the
You know what
hair.
I'm talking about, don't you?
Yep.
The hair.
Yeah. I know how it works. Something that should have been at this scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. This minigame. I kinda hate Hangman's Gambit, but mostly in the second game. It's mostly in the second game where it's horrible, and Wendy can confirm that.
I also know from the first trial. I don't know a lot about the second game, but I know the first trial.
And I can confirm you, Wendy and we both struggle with the Hangman's Gambit of the second game. It's just horrible.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
Exactly.
Yes.
It's unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes
But
sense.
why would she be
No.
there?
If
Why
that
would
were
her
the
body
case, they
be
would have had
there?
to do something about the body itself.
Exactly.
Yes.
Just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Yep, see, Wendy just said it. Hangman's
Yeah,
Gambit
yes,
in the
I've
second game is
seen
the
the
worst.
chat.
It is.
I
And
believe
not only
you.
that, but it's also slow.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
That's what I've been saying from the beginning.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yes.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I just said yes.
Here are these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the...
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
True.
There
Yes.
was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yes, the killer struggled into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves that it is the object the killer broke.
The door handle.
Doorknob. There we go.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Oh yeah. Let's go. I know how to play the game. I forget that the first game has a lot of tutorials.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yes.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yes.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
You sure?
No. Makoto isn't a girl.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is.
Exactly.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
You sure?
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake. Thanks
Yep.
to one important detail about the
The
scene of the
nameplates,
crime.
right?
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, they
The
didn't know that.
nameplates.
I got it!
Here you go. The crime took place in my room.
Realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Yep.
Say what? Say what?
Well, to be more specific, What the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms,
Ooh.
which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
There would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea necessary their actions were.
ultimately we can't. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening.
Exactly.
That is a definite possibility.
So the
He sounds so disappointed, like, damn,
Yeah.
I really wanted Makoto to be the killer.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
I don't know why I find it funny when Hifumi just changes his voice like that.
Yeah.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Dude,
No.
let's get our lights
No.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
here. He's stupid or something.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
Damn.
I'm so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then
Yeah.
maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you were are all unpickable.
Exactly.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
The worst part is that that could actually be a possibility.
Yeah.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Simple. We switch rooms.
I got it!
I got it.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Exactly. Yep, you're gonna have to boy.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, it's Makoto.
It's Makoto.
I thought it was you.
Yes, same.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't know any.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Boom.
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, can see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil, and these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't.
But of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
In that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
Yep.
You got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation. What young man could resist?
Me.
Because you have a GF.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
What if it's Hatsune Miku? I passed the question. I'm not gonna answer that.
Can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened. Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Because I'm gonna counter it anyway. The door nameplate.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Yeah.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room. Exactly. The room that Makoto was...
Nope.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
The nameplates on
Nuh-uh.
Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
Yeah, they got switched.
The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room with Sayaka.
Exactly.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
There's only
It
one
was
possible
Sayaka.
answer. Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Okay, we get
We
it.
get
It
it.
tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
True.
Yes.
Why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But
Yes.
we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Yes.
Fought with your killer there in the room, yes?
Most of the lines of the class trials are perfectly mood.
Why are all of you so brain dead?
Initial struggle.
It's like some character says something and we're all like, yeah, that's very obvious.
We just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yes, it was.
What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The golden glitter.
Sayaka's wrist.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Makoto, I cannot see anything.
No, I am colorblind.
We're in the class trial room. What are you exactly doing now? You don't see my handbook? No! I'm way too far.
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Yes, Taka, yes.
And so the truth draws ever closer.
Yeah.
Then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. No!
Nuh-uh, we don't need that.
I don't need tutorials. Be time. I think. There we go.
The sword.
Yeah.
And that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword base.
No!
No.
No, that's wrong.
That cannot be possible. No.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
And who was it?
It was Sayaka.
How it all played out.
Oh, Taka?
Taka?
Let's see.
Found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
I mean, not a bad
No.
The sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes the...
Her hands.
Palms. Her palms.
Something about her palms.
It's in one of the options was the stomach for some reason.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the hand.
Once again, Makoto, what are you talking about?
It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Because that's the first thing you do after after someone almost kills you.
Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, the water isn't on at night.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
Exactly.
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Bro.
Toko, you stinky. Even Hifumi! Even Hifumi!
Big fat ugly donkey! I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Why would you take that as a compliment?
Actually, it could be a compliment, you know?
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. If that's right, then the one who did with the kitchen knife was...
Yep. Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
And now that clears up what happened.
The one who attacked first was...
Sayaka!
He started it.
Stan, she wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Yep.
Which brings up another point. Makoto.
Makoto.
Suggested you two switch rooms.
I love how Celeste says Makoto.
It's probably the most accurate way anyone pronounces his name.
True.
Because it sure as hell isn't Makoto.
A possibility, is it not?
Yeah.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Yep. She wanted to pin the crime on her.
That would also
Yes.
explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying, and the murder there.
And Tails is gone.
For that to
Yippee.
work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret.
What? You said something?
You were gone for a while.
I was gone for a while?
Yeah, the thingy glitched and I didn't hear the gameplay.
The good thing is that at least we can see the script here. Well,
Yeah.
If the target knew she had switched from suspicion
oh no.
right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Oh.
True though, that's true though.
In that moment, Makoto felt betrayed.
A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar.
Bro.
Who are you more likely to believe?
Toko, stop blushing. We know you're bi, but stop.
But
Yes.
her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold
Yep.
on. That can't be true. Because...
Makoto is in denial.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who... It'd be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out.
No, she mentioned something about time.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto. Concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is she really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. There actually is
Yes.
something left.
The glass ball.
Dying message.
Or the dying
It's easy
message.
just to say, hey, decide who did it.
11037.
There just aren't any more clues, right?
No, it's wrong.
The famous message of 1-1. 7.
That for some reason became a meme in the community.
Dining. Wait, what
Yep.
did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written.
Bro.
There must be a
Oh my god, how do none of you see it?
That is the one who wrote.
Yeah, why not? the left index finger.
Index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to...
Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 1, 1, 0.
One tip. Turn around your head. No. No bit.
Hey, Chihiro.
How about being dyslexic? You ever tried
You should know
that?
all about numbers and shit.
Have you ever tried, I don't know, make a hand? Well, I would definitely try to do a handstand just to see the message.
Yeah.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there. So I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Excuse me?
That really is an N. N03s.
Bro.
Oh my god! Sakura! Sakura!
They're always stupid in this first trial.
Why are y'all so brain dead? I mean, for the next few trials I get it, but this one is just stupid.
You can tell. Mako, you can tell why it became a meme, right?
Yeah.
They're just so dumb.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Thank you.
Kyoko carrying everything.
Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
No way, Sherlock.
Oh my god!
I wonder who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Bruh!
It's obvious.
You skipped him.
I did the full circle just for nothing.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Exactly.
Turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Sure. Just a coincidence.
Yeah, definitely.
Bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down.
Hello,
as it
Green.
were.
Yes, it is indeed. Dang it, Grandpa. Or as my friend called it this morning, Rangandompa.
Dang it, Grandpa. Wait.
Rangandompa.
What did you say? Oh my. Oh my. What? I don't. The moment where you don't remember how to say the name. Oh yes. What was the name of that game again? Dengue Grandpa or something?
My friend said this morning, oh, you and Tails are gonna stream again, right? You're playing Rangandompa. And I was like, yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Yep.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
Okay, you're the killer.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about. Right, Widow?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Where is it? Where is it? Mama.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But
Yep.
the piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice.
One Piece
If they had, they
reference!
most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Boom. What?
Fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Yeah.
Finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. How it was disposed of.
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
How do you
And
know
obviously,
that?
You wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning
How
duty.
do you know
So
that?
It had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
How do you know any of that?
Interesting.
Yeah, true. How do you know then?
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Non-stop debate. Let's go. The shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Yes, it is in fact
So the
amazing.
only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the
Nope.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
Nuh-uh.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
It's also the evidence that he did it, because no one else would have been able to throw it that
I
well.
think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but
I wasted $1 million in it.
Yeah, damn.
How would you use it?
Which was divine with
Throw
it.
I got it!
Divine with it, you know.
Aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Yep.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Actually, someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time and was that way. Perhaps. Cafeteria.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been
Yep.
Yep. Correct.
taken.
30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass bulb that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Unless you're the ultimate baseball player. Did we say that in sync?
I don't think so.
I think we did.
Let's go.
I didn't expect it.
Because the killer
Connected through a singular brain cell.
Leon, do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Imagine the amount of things that Wendy and I say and think at the same time. Whenever I have an idea, she also had the same idea.
Ah, that's cute.
Yeah, and so on. You say cute, but sometimes they're just random ideas.
Yeah.
A target 30 feet away.
But yeah, it's also cute.
Little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Exactly.
We can end this.
Me and Chelsea.
Is it time for the comic book?
Yes. Yep, it's time for the comic book.
Let's go! My favorite part.
It's totally correct. We share a brain cell.
What the hell do you mean, end this? Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
No. Bam bam bam. Right. Okay. Per usual. Because we have to figure out. Okay, I think this is this one.
Do you have like other options besides the ones that are on screen right now?
Okay. Nope. These are the. Oh!
I fucking knew it! Alright, so we start with Sayaka getting the knife or leaving a note.
My bad. Okay.
Ah.
The killer enters.
Okay, yes.
Then we came here. Oh no. Okay, I don't have it. Oh, it's only a few amount of options. Okay, I think
it's this. Yes.
This one was.
She hid in a room and then
We
she
did
lost
it
the
with the
knife.
screwdriver.
Oh yeah, that's.
Then this is where he wrote the message.
Yes. Then he uses the roller.
The leaf roller. This is the crystal ball, like this.
Then he's
this.
yes. And the short piece is left.
But we have one left, I think. Yeah, this.
Yes.
Okay.
There was one thing with like the killer who had a katana behind them.
I think
yes,
is
this.
Do I have it all?
I think we
it's
do.
good with this. The hard part is to find the exact icons.
Yeah.
One more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Boom. Don't.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that. Had no way of knowing.
Boom.
Yeesh.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
And she did.
That
Dead.
all her strength was gone.
No.
Rip.
With Sayaka dead,
Rest in
the
piss.
killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
Meaning he did all of this shirtless? Okay, that's a random detail.
And cleaned up the entire
Yeah. But I mean, it's the obvious have done. I mean, you don't expect him to see. You don't want to get seen with blood after killing someone.
Yeah, I get it.
They wanted to make
And it's
sure
also a
that
good way to not let it get on your skin.
Yeah.
But I kinda never thought about that.
The killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody burn the shirt using the
Now that I think of it, it wouldn't have been easier for Leon to just hide his clothes on his room, since no one is gonna enter.
It would have been, yes.
Sometimes would you think more ways that the killers could have just got away with it? It just makes you notice that they're kind of stupid sometimes.
I mean, it does make sense on a conceptual level, but like, yeah, if you think about it for more than 2 seconds, then yes. But also, psychologically speaking, you're in a stress situation, so you're not thinking straight.
Which he left in the laundry room.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, but still.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
That's right. Whee! Gosh.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Boom. Yoink! Psha! Eek!
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, belief. But there was one
Yes.
miss.
Ta-dam.
Part of the shirt was thrown into the fire, burnt away, and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Boom!
Isn't that right, Leon?
The art is amazing.
Yes. I also noticed that there's a Danganronpa manga. I noticed it at my local manga store. Should I buy it?
There is, but I don't think almost nobody mentions it, so I believe it's basically because it's not that important.
Yeah. I'm busy reading Sailor Moon right now anyway.
That's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
This is the best part.
Absolutely everything.
Yes, I object. Of course I do. I object. I object. I object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence?
Bro.
Bruh.
Just put all the evidence.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
Yep.
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Hey Makoto, I can do this all by myself, but I'm gonna anyway, so...
But you are the protagonist of this game, so fuck you, I'm letting you do it actually.
From the doorknob. They didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Reading game.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Rhythm game.
Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Stupid.
You laugh. Stop talking.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid.
Oh yeah? Let's go.
Where's your proof?
This is my proof.
This should prove.
You bitch.
Bro is about to die of a heart attack.
The screws on the bathroom door
Yeah.
moved. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove it.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Exactly.
Only
Yes.
the boys got toolkits, so the killer never
It's funny how the biggest of the knob.
What?
Basically, getting the door stuck was not an unlucky.
Yeah.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Exactly.
It's stupid.
Ah, yes.
It had to be their very
You are
own
about to have an aneurysm, my guy.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Or you are already having one, I'm not sure.
If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid.
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Don't remember, you also have to say the day, hours, then second, and the seconds exact.
You have to say the zeptosecond you did it.
I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Yep.
Stupid.
He's destroyed. We destroyed
Bro
him.
is about to melt.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Yep. We are finished. Did I got it perfect?
Could be.
Yes.
Let's go.
Perfect. Give me the coins.
Give us the money so we can gamble.
Exactly.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Yeah.
You
Yeesh.
all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all,
Oh.
make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
True.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Tring. Monokuma vote. Ooh. There we go.
We got the money.
Money. Looks like you got right on them. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, wasn't none other than Niwa.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon.
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch! What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's
Flowey enters the chat.
So that's why I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
None of you are any different. One wrong step and the one standing. Complete hands that I want.
I was just unlucky. That's all.
Sure.
Hey, come on!
Hey, come on, you expect me to just accept my... Everything become clear. Because... It's all because of that video.
Yes.
Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. Sir, you actually...
Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. What? I can't afford to be stuck in here!
The one with that... The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that to happen... Ayaka.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much for her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said...
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. That's why she talked to me in the... And I can... Howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be... I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? Those relationships... It's a funny... has a deep meaning. When
Yes.
When you investigate what it means... She seems so nice. Send it here, you say? I understand, really I do. Yeah. In utter despair, hey, compassion, love, the stronger those feelings. Stop growing with us. This is all your fault. You can be...
That's enough.
That's enough.
Calm down.
If you want to make her enemy is pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Damn it. Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good...
Monokuma, what?
Punishment. Just barely a boy punishment you did.
Yes,
Now then, seems you so magnificent. The black Uncle Wanda will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I would...
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into her bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. It's not because you had an unclouded intent to... Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So,
No, that's not... Stop it. I had enough of this.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because they want to blame him. And what? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against... Wait. Oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Just so happens that... It's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war. They kind of justice. Shut up. Okay, well, anyway, partly... Let's hurry up. Get to what and be punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
No
Poor
more begging,
Leon.
no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rule.
It's funny how that has a double meaning as well.
Yeah.
now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kumana.
No.
Poor Leon.
Give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I love the part when Monokuma said it's punishing time and then punished all over the place.
Damn. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment.
This is such a cruel way to kill someone, just saying.
And it's the first execution. It already puts a big way to... It already shows how they're gonna be...
Yeah, but Jesus Christ, it's such a cruel way to do it. Because you die slowly.
Bling! The 1000 blows.
How many of those hit him directly in the balls?
Yep.
I'd say about 100.
Boom.
That's such a brutal way to kill someone.
Yep. Monokuma has no...
Also, I saw someone say once that all of the first class trials have chokers and I haven't been able to unsee it until this point.
Yeah.
Of the first punishments.
Fun fact, you notice that the execution happens in a training area, right?
Yes.
And Leon hated training.
Yes.
The best thing about the executions is that they take in mind small details.
Yes,
actually,
actually,
character hates.
I was about to spoil whose execution from this game is my favorite, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, let's not do that for now.
Yeah.
What we saw, that was the... I mean, if we can't call it that, what else? Wow. And... Oh,
What's going on?
I can't take it.
I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well,
Well, okay, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. How are you doing all this evil shit to us? Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
say what?
You are.
Is a dark, or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear. Wait, I am that.
Well,
Actually, and
Hey,
like you're to make sense of something doesn't make like trying to put a mile on something. I am together.
Shit.
You piece of don't know who you are. Gonna pound you. You need to get so angry. Bad. Bad. Happy? You decided you wanted to get well, right? No matter how much time passes, you can cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped. Are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the new... Boy, easy to... Get to...
What does this mean?
What are you trying to...
Hey,
I feel like there's something deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Anyway, let's get to the black and punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I got to say. I need to save some of... And just like that, he was gone. He left us there overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality.
Yapping!
Yapping on mine.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
And whispered to my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen,
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. Feel like
it's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying,
was thinking of me? Just say something like that? I mean, there's no way you... Sayaka.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
so
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she
certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free from such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever, even if I don't know anything about Leon.
Well, there is a
I'll
chance
carry
that you
them-
could have befriended him in the first chapter, but yeah.
I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
Let me guess. You're gonna have everything figured out, all the trials, and give it to me, not help me, because I'm the protagonist.
How did you know that?
Hey,
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Well, to answer that question and the question from before, I'm psychic.
what?
Huh?
Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Oh yeah.
Why is it white?
Don't ask. Oh yeah, I forgot that Junko died.
Oh my god!
I actually forgot about it.
Oh my god!
Despair bad. Oh yeah.
Can we gamble all our money now so we can get a present for Chihiro?
I think we can't.
Let's go! I want Chihiro to be our friend.
And not. I know. But for now, we can only. No Sayaka. Gone. She really is gone. Like the. Or anything. It's just like he said. After the class trial, we. I almost forgot. The trial is over. Go ahead and those corpses.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, Nani, thank. Yes, your delighted smiley faces is enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. It can be good for your health.
Except he didn't dispose of the bodies. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Alright, Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fits up like his... I imagine you've seen your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Yes, that's fucked up, man. Say so. My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left.
I see.
It must be tough staying there knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? That's even worse.
Well, that's even worse. Staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I decided that I can't turn away from her death.
Makoto? Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it.
So, everyone just try to cheer up and get back on track.
Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Huh?
We were already working together. Somewhat. Anyway, later. Now, when, Adi?
Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. Why are Toko's hands so tiny, by the way?
I don't know.
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have a reason to do something like that.
Stop talking. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, is not that simple. Actually...
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly,
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then...
Then, what are we supposed to do?
Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rule. In which case, the only option is if those around you and win the game.
no.
No.
What? No. What?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But...
So,
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So, actually, she's right. If you keep that kind of blame on yourself, you're turning into a master. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. You, Leon. The mastermind is for everything. You have no... Imagine. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately... I'm talking about the kid.
Speaking of the devil.
This is a school announcement. It is now as such.
Yeah, nighttime.
It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
You mother.
Don't see you. See you? That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions. We rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight.
One my scar.
What was that about just now?
Was he saying it's our fault? What happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That's... Blah blah blah. Japping. Chapter 2. Boy's Life of Despair. Alright, to the gym. What's he gonna do? A little game.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
Taka being the only one who does it.
Yes, he's the only one who's doing it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down.
And just Byakuya being like, man, fuck that shit.
A little speed to
Yeah.
those young bodies of yours.
Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this gotta make chaos.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Wow, I sound pretty. Not with me. Am I just too tired? Am I just dying?
So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise.
Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, make you keep doing exercise. Spread of the sun. Passed down from generation. That the can be your. Actually, that's kind of young. Doesn't matter, just.
Hey,
Austin, you think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Yes.
Yes.
Well, fuck you. No, I don't. Okay.
No need
So
to be
then-
rude.
I would like to make an announcement. Okay, wait. Wait. This is the real announcement. A whole new world will open up to
What the heck?
Oh,
you guys?
take place. Come with me to the. Really sucky. Fine, I know. PhD.
How about autism?
Very nice.
What's that?
Okay, I don't exist apparently.
So go ahead, look around all you want. You're the brave. I'll.
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to go outside? No.
I wonder
What?
That
Nope,
seems
not at all.
unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
Yep. Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll show what we found. You're basically a one-trick. That.
My Little Pony reference!
I am not a brony. Don't you even think that I'm a brony. Or like a stop sword. Now let's get moving. Okay.
What's the difference between a pony and a food source?
What?
Don't question it. Don't question it.
I demand an explanation.
You can eat horses, you know.
I know, I was being Byakuya. Alright, new places to investigate. A pool. We can go
Hina's
to
paradise.
Are we talking about her?
Oh, Makoto! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool!
You don't have to keep repeating it. Got it.
Okay.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Talk to Chihiro.
Hey Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet?
No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. I wonder why! But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger.
You want to get stronger? I have to say that's kind of...
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step a foot into the locker room.
Huh? You don't even want to go in the...
I wonder why. It's not that I don't want to, it's just...
I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a weird phobia though.
Celeste?
Okay, props for Makoto for not questioning it that much.
Also, why is there a machete there?
What was what?
The thing with bullets?
Oh, this?
What the hell?
Is that a real gun? Behind it.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms.
Really? Really?
Ah!
If you wanna unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room. That's the bottom line.
But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in?
Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished with... See? There's a Gatling gun mounted on this...
Just a second.
I bet it'd really hurt to get shot by that thing. No shit, Hina! No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get him into the girl's locker room, would it not?
What? Oh, that never even occurred to me. This moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody their handbook to anyone else, right? So like that, I'm kind of a G. Train you. Oh, thank God.
Honestly,
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their headbook out in the first place.
is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook. But, you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's because all you teenagers are such crazy maniacs. You're not that age at all.
What the fuck?
Trust me, I actually saw it.
Huh? Who?
It's not a good experience. So,
In that case, I'd ask you to keep the same close eyes on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them.
all I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. Come on. By where you want.
Just the worst.
Excuse me, what? By force? Monokuma, that's a crime! I hate you so much.
See?
And I hate you too. So the next. Actually,
Man.
I think that they actually put it. See?
Is that part of the school rules now?
Not yet. Okay.
No, okay. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you wanna come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. Sorry,
I'm sorry.
I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good wind to pull you out of it. Real, I relate to that.
I'm pretty sure that only applies to you.
It also applies to me.
Right. More areas. We need to explore. La, 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 la. This is a classroom. There's nothing here, but I wanted to check it anyway.
The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Does Sakura have to say anything?
No,
Aw.
they don't say anything. Nothing important, I mean. Yeah, okay.
Circles.
Yeah.
The library.
The library. Everyone is here.
It's everyone who I'd expect to be here.
Looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old.
So,
It's broken. It's the time it took me to realize that I had to talk here. I tried pressing the
Yeah.
power button earlier, but nothing happened.
It's broken, huh? Too bad. Monokuma is the mastermind for so nothing will change.
Oh my god. I mean, it's kinda true.
Yeah. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it.
It's everyone who you'd expect. The author, the prick, the fanfiction writer, and the detective.
But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. I don't talk to poor people. But the mastermind is a for.
They're a closeted furry, yeah. Also, they hold Monokuma during the final trial, right?
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust, and must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside?
But people.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside.
Okay. I got it. Let's open this. The whole academy. Yakuya be like, sorry, I'm allergic. That's so. Throughout the years, it has been committed. Have along and learning grades enter academy. This decision was not an easy. Take. Said, this is the end for now. Like to personally and sincerely thank you. For now, we are awaiting of wait, this mean they leave.
It would seem Hope's Peak Academy stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old.
So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school. I mean, it was closed when I got here days ago. But I didn't get that. Plus, I shut down stuff. I mean,
So in other words,
However,
if it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because this school had already closed down.
that would be a nice, simple solution. It's true. But then what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but seriously should be beyond control made it necessary. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
no.
If the two events are in... Getting stuck again. Let's see what
Yep.
Tails is back. There we go. If the two events are in fact
Damn it.
connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details.
So in other words, only the mastermind knows. Anyway, now I have a... Wait, getting back to the dining hall, right?
Listen to me!
Should we leave it here?
We haven't even been live for 2 hours. We can go for a bit more.
Okay, let's go for a little bit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
And a pool! A freaking pool! And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route.
Yeah, she's right.
I see!
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen!
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of clothes. Herbert... Say... On... Never the...
Are you okay with
Keep
this?
in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Okay, what about... You find anything like that? Huh? Well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Warehouse or whatever the fuck.
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of
Now, there is no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation. Let everyone know if...
So then,
So, are we done for today?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yaku is planning something.
Yaki is scheming as usual.
This is a sad sight soon. Okay then.
Okay, nothing new.
Yeah. Time for the Monokuma yapping session, right?
Yep.
Monokuma yapping session! Let's fucking go!
It's time for a new store. Are you kidding me?
Fuck you.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. Editions have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
A new rule. Okay.
That is the rule about landing handbooks, right?
Let's check it. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited, yeah?
Yes.
Alright. Time for the breakfast.
The breakfast.
Breakfast. Nyan, 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 nyan. I was checking if there was someone around and no
Yeah.
one. We just have
No.
to enter.
We woke up last, apparently.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning, Mikado!
Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo.
Nope. Still waiting on Byaku and Taka. Surprise, but
Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the King of Tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Imagine if we could break the rules in the game, then Monokuma would...
That would actually
have
be
done-
kind of funny.
They shouldn't have done that in one of the games. They never do.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem.
Which is...
I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How the hell is that a problem?
Ifumi, would you make me some tea?
Eh?
Milk tea, if you please.
Why me?
Let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent.
That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
What? Okay. Apparently you're able to refuse. Damn. Or Hifumi.
Oh, so this is where this starts.
Waiting.
Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
Declined.
Kind of way.
What the hell did he say? Okay. I am pathetically declined. You're my... Actually... And react.
Well then, if you don't mind.
As a little sip?
Oh,
Wait.
What? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit?
I hate this kind of tea.
What? I don't understand.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop. Just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and order some tea. They ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. Among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. Whenever you're looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add milk during the brewing process.
Man. I just don't speak Karen, sorry. But actually...
Yes, I realize that can be a bit of a hassle, but you have to understand you made Mommy very mad. Even in cafes a proper milk tea that offer a proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but... Why even bother creating a menu if you are not going to offer the highest level of quality?
Well, actually, we don't actually have a menu.
Little bitch.
That doesn't matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
Okay, your little piggy will bring it right now.
I love correction. You were like a totally different person just now.
Yes, shit, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd rather to have her as an enemy. I would hate to have her as an enemy.
Yeah.
Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. Bad news, everyone! There is a mystery afoot.
Huh?
What happened? It would seem Byakuya refused. They're pressing. Maybe he just wasn't there.
I think maybe...
I would like to see something might have happened to him. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him. I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone.
I don't one-up everyone, I chew-up everyone.
Okay, then I'll go check in his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button until I get a response.
Well then.
Very well then, and the rest of us can check the rest of the building.
Yeah, before it's, too late. Okay, I think we can leave it here. Already.
You sure?
Yeah, we can.
Alright, we haven't been going for that long, but sure. Alrighty then.
Oh.
Thank you everyone for watching. We will be back next time finding Byakuya. And until then, bye bye and stay fresh.
Bye.